New tonight, the only counter-trafficking group in East Tennessee has helped more than 200 victims so far this year. Nearly 65% of these victims are children and teenagers. That organization says many of these cases involve a family member as that offender. Our reporter Maria Guzman explains how common it is for a loved one to traffic a child they live with. Maria.
Hey Katie, the Community Coalition Against Human Trafficking works with 33 counties, from Marion to Johnson County. The director tells me of the children and teenagers they'll help who have identified an offender, half of them say it's with a family member.
Most people who live in East Tennessee don't even realize that there are children in their own backyards who are experiencing trafficking or being trafficked by a family member.
Lisa Bolton is on a journey to help the most vulnerable, children and teenagers.
I learned about trafficking actually when I was 13, and it was really overwhelming. And even as a 13-year-old, I knew this is something that I could not let happen in my community.
Lisa trains people how to recognize signs of trafficking and works one-on-one with kids of labor and sexual abuse. She tells me 11 to 15-year-olds are most likely to be trafficked by a family member. That's because they're in a phase of finding belonging in themselves.
But the struggles and hurts are more than what most children will never even imagine could happen.
Familial trafficking happens when a loved one is the offender. It involves a child's exploitation for the exchange of resources like food and shelter. And moms are at times involved.
Someone on the outside comes in and offers mom, hey, I will give you free rent if you let your child come down the street and hang out with me for a couple weeks.
In East Tennessee, areas that are rural and low income are hot spots.
If you think about a rural community, there's a lot of isolation. There's not very many resources. You might be miles and miles from your neighbor.
Now, trafficking across Tennessee looks different. What's happening in Memphis and Nashville will be different than what's happening here in Knoxville. That's because of factors like city and rural. Katie.
Maria, thank you.